While there are a ton of websites and apps to book hotel accommodations, if you're feeling spontaneous, HotelTonight is a great site to book last-minute travel with deep discounts off the listed hotel rates. Here's how it works. Enter the where and when. If you're planning a staycation, which we do quite a bit, enter your location. The default for when is tonight. They do let you select other dates if needed. When you're ready, click on Go. Keep your eye on today's daily drop. Select Click to unlock. This is where you'll often find the best deal, and sometimes you can score 4 and 5-star properties for a fraction of the cost. With the daily drop, you're limited to 1 unlock per day, and it must be booked within 15 minutes to get the deal. Just like many of the websites coming up in this video, HotelTonight also has an app available on iOS and Android. If you want to get away, but you're not sure where you want to go, Skyscanner lets you search and compare flights without having an exact destination. In addition to entering in the city or airport, it allows you to type in a country or select everywhere if you're open to visiting any destination. Fill in the remaining information and click on Search Flights. If you selected everywhere, you will now see a list of countries. In this example, I'll select the United States. You will now see the best deals found within the last 8 days for that country. When traveling by car, Roadtrippers is a useful website to plan your route. It'll help you to discover attractions, landmarks, hotels, weird stuff, and other fun detours along the way. Just entering your starting point and destination to begin. For the starting point, I'll enter in New Orleans. And for the end point, I'll go with Nashville. Then click on Plan Trip. In the upper left, there are filters for several categories. My 2 favorites are attractions and culture and points of interest. When you find a place you'd like to visit, select it and click on Add to Trip. When your trip is saved, it can be synced with your Android and iOS app. Roadtrippers is free with limitations. For around $30 per year, Roadtrippers Plus lets you add up to 150 waypoints for your trip instead of the usual 5, along with other features. TripAdvisor is a well-known site I visit on a regular basis when planning a trip. Not only are they an excellent source for reviews on hotels, you'll also find reviews for tourist attractions and restaurants as well. When doing research on a particular hotel, I appreciate the vast amount of information available that sometimes can't be found on other travel websites. Google Flights is a great website to use to save money if your dates of travel are flexible. I'll show you a quick example. I'll leave most of the details the same. I'll use Los Angeles as the destination. When you go to click on the dates, it will show you at a glance the pricing for the entire month. Right now I have the 16th selected, and it's showing the 17th to be less expensive. So I'll change my flight to LA to the 17th. And for the return flight to New Orleans, the savings to switch to another date is only marginal. So I'll leave it on the 21st. Then click on Done here at the bottom. After you've done a search, there are additional filters here at the top. I find the price graph to be especially useful for looking at price trends for trips of the same length. I'll mention this one quickly. The ITA Matrix airfare search is another site owned by Google. If you want to nerd out, going to Advanced Controls will give you the option to add advanced routing codes. This site also includes a robust multi-city search, where you can add more than one flight. Just a heads up about using this website, you won't be able to purchase your flight directly on this site, but the information you gather can be given to the airline or a travel agent when booking. If you're looking for cost-effective tours, Withlocals is a great resource to book excursions with verified hosts from that community. There are more than 2,000 tours to choose from on this site. First, enter the location. I'll go with Lisbon, Portugal. Select the number of adults and children. And then do your search. You'll find some recommendations here at the top of the page, with the categories listed below. And if you scroll down the page quite a bit, you'll see the full list of tours and activities available in Lisbon. If you're like me and lack any patience, you probably hate being told at a restaurant there will be a wait of 30 minutes or longer. Whether I'm at home or traveling, the OpenTable website and app makes it easy to book reservations at restaurants to avoid the long lines and wait times. Just enter the date, time, and how many people. You can search by location, put in the name of a restaurant, or the type of cuisine. I'll do a search for New Orleans. Once you enter the name of the city, in the drop-down you can refine your search by selecting an area of that city. In this case, I'll go with the French Quarter. And then do the search. When you find the restaurant you want to dine at, just pick a time. You'll need to complete your reservation on the next page. For those of you looking for an alternative to a hotel room, Airbnb is a popular site that connects property owners with travelers looking for accommodations in their area. The types of homes can vary from cabins to small and large houses, glorified tents, and houseboats. You can even reserve this travel trailer in the Texas Hill Country with an outdoor shower, hot tub, fire pit, and includes Wi-Fi, a television, and a library of Western movies. This could all be yours for the low price of just $135 per night. All joking aside, this Airstream is quite popular on Airbnb. With airlines packing in more seats to make their flights more profitable, I'd recommend checking out these seat maps on SeatGuru to make your journey a more enjoyable experience. Enter in the name of the airline. This one will be Delta, the date, and the flight number. This one is 2411. Then click on Find. Pick your departure time listed below. Using the key map, you can find the good and bad seats. I can tell you from personal experience, almost all of the standard seats in white are also bad. And I'm guessing it won't be long before the airlines remove all of the seats and make their flights standing room only. Now it's time for the coolest flight search engine on the internet. Airwander helps you to discover stopovers of 24 hours or longer between your departure and destination. In short, sometimes adding a stopover can give you a lower flight cost in total than going straight to the city that is the primary focus of your trip. Here's an example of how to use it. Choose the location you're traveling from. In this case, that would be New Orleans. And the location you're traveling to. I'll go with Budapest. Choose your dates. I'll go with October 14th through the 31st. Now click the plus icon between New Orleans and Budapest. Now you'll see the cost for the standard flight without the stopovers is $1,059. On the right, you can adjust the number of days for your stopover. I'll leave it at 3 days for now. The biggest savings for the stopover would be in Chicago, but Paris looks more appealing at this time, and that would save $199 off the total cost of the trip, so I'll select that one. You can also add additional stopovers if you want. Let's check for a stopover between Paris and Budapest. A stopover in Madrid would save an additional $21. Not a whole lot, but I'll select it. When you're done adding your stopovers, click the search button. The lowest total cost for the 4 flights with a stopover in Paris and Madrid on the way to Budapest, along with a flight back to New Orleans, would be just $781. It's almost like getting 3 vacations for less than the price of 1, which is not too bad of a deal. Thanks for watching. All links for the sites mentioned are in the description. Give this video a thumbs up if it was useful for you. What are your favorite travel websites or apps? Let us know about them in the comments. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe and click the bell to stay up to date with the coolest websites and other tech-related stuff here on Tech Gumbo.